the difference between those that succeed and those that fail is the resilience of the entrepreneur to be committed to their big picture and not let fear pull them off target. And there's an old saying, scared money
doesn't make money.
Doesn't make money.
I'm having like more fear and anxiety, and majority of my internal team, they work from India. And sometimes being on the same page is becoming like more tough for me to explain them the same thing again and again. And it is creating more fear, and I'm becoming more nervous. And that is ultimately causing uncertainty in like what I'm trying to do. So what would you suggest doing it?
Yeah. So first, you are the co-creator of everything that happens to you. What you think is what you say is what you do becomes your legacy. The moment you start speaking into existence, fear and anxiety and stress and all that, you have no choice but to find it. So what you need to do is point yourself to what you do want to have, not what you are afraid of having. It is a nuance, but you need to sit down with this goal sheet and you need to write down your exact goals. You need to affirm in your brain that is the only place you're going. You need to only speak that that's where your destination is. You need to only talk about what you're doing to move yourself in that position. You need to only visualize you actually arriving there and accomplishing it and what you're talking about and what it feels like and what it looks like. Because I'm just going to tell everybody that heard this question, the difference between those that succeed and those that fail is ultimately resilience. Remember, 97% of all businesses under $100 million in revenue fail within 10 years. So if you're going to be the special one, the unicorn, the one that exists, you need to have strength in your head. And the moment you stop focusing on where you're going, who you're arriving with, what it looks like, how you're creating value, how you're moving forward, the moment you stop focusing on that and you start worrying about what could go wrong, what if, the ifs and buts and peanuts and nuts, the world will be full of candy. Like all of a sudden your head's swirling with all these scenarios of going bad and going wrong and losing customers and losing. That's all energy. And whatever that swirling is, you will create those conditions. Why? Because instead of making the decision to pick up the phone and call somebody and taking one more action forward towards your stated goals, you're sitting back paralyzed with all this stuff swirling around in your head. And instead of grinding out the new client that'll pay your bills, you're taking no action for fear that what if you lose your clients and you can't pay your bills? So what happens is whatever you're thinking about is what you're going to do. And whatever you're afraid of, whatever you're fixated on, you will create the conditions for that to materialize. That is the difference between those that succeed and those that fail, is the resilience of the entrepreneur to be committed to their big picture and not let fear pull them off target. And there's an old saying, scared money
doesn't make money.
All right. Yeah.
You're in a great place. So you're part of the community. I applaud you for your commitment to platform, and just as Brandon said, work this worksheet, keep it simple, stay focused on where you want to go.
Yeah. Look, you made the big decision. Now you got to trust yourself.
Yeah. All right. Yep. I'm going to do that, but it feels better when we clear that thought from my mind, and getting an answer from the 10X community definitely. But yeah, I'll start doing the same. Yeah.
Yeah. So look, dude, I mean, you're like Sean said, you're in the right room. You're at least you're expressing yourself. Sometimes people don't want to hear the hard facts, but here's the truth. I'm going to tell everybody watching this, if this is your first time, welcome to the club. No one joins this show or works with me or my business partner, Grant Cardone, because they want to be made to feel good. The reason they work with us is because they want to succeed. So look, let me just tell you, it's a fine line, success from failure. Sean will tell you how many people we've seen in our career be on the fringe of breakthrough. And as soon as they let off for fear or distraction, then they lose momentum. And so building a business is a momentum game. Everybody needs to stay focused, incremental, granular steps towards the big picture, always talking about where you're going, what it looks like, who's there with you, who's helping you do it, what you expect from them, what's in it for them. It's just like this constant reprogramming of your mindset every single moment over. And you know what the trick is? The moment you find yourself distracted, that's the trick. That's the trigger to go back to your goals and start looking. And don't just look at them. You put in front of every one of your goals. Trust me, this is a hack. This is a mind hack. Okay. It took me 15 years to learn how to do this. When you write your goals down, in front of every one of your goals, write the words, "It is my intention to." It is my intention to, my intention to, my intention to become $1 million earner, my intention to have the best employees that ever could work anywhere. It is my intention to be the best business partner you could ever have. It is my intention to add the most value to people's lives. That price will never be an issue because there'll never be an absence of value. It's my intention. Like, the more you can affirm your intentions, and then when all of a sudden you're like, Sean, I'm a little bit nervous. Sean would say, Brandon, what are your intentions? Well, it's my intention to be the best partner. Okay, great. Are you doing that? I wonder what I could do to be a better partner. Yeah, I'm good. Write that down, right? On the bottom, write it down.
And then look at this when you get frustrated throughout the day, the week. This has an amazing ability to just clear your mind and get you refocused on, okay, I'm committed to doing this. That's a great question. And I know it applies to everybody, regardless of what business you're in. So thanks for sharing that with us.